Hello everyone. So welcome to today's episode of Sari Baatein. I know it's an unusual time. Generally we come on the weekend, but today's topic is quite interesting. And when it is interesting, we cannot. So you'll follow that once we start our episode. Yes, just a second. Hi,
Can you see
hi,
me?
ma'am. Just a second.
Hi,
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Hi.
hi, can you see me, hear me okay?
Yes, now it's perfect. Initially, the voice was a little bit low, but it's perfect now.
All right,
So, ma'am,
perfect.
I was introducing about how today's episode is going to be so interesting because I guess that's the most relevant. It's the most relevant one, especially for me. Like during this whole lockdown, I realized about it so much that we were inside and always in our night suit. So at times it was it got so depressing without any reason. I used to feel so depressing, and then I realized the power of dressing up. Especially for me, like there were many occasions where I had candlelight dinner. I arranged the table with
Oh,
candles
that's so
and
nice.
got dressed up in sari or my favorite gown, and had my dinner just to lift up my mood. So yes, today's topic is yes, ma'am. So today's topic is all about get up, dress up whenever your mood is low. So and to discuss that, we have the ingenious and beautiful Jayasmita Dutta, our very favorite Sari Nari.
Thank you
Sari,
so
yes, as ma'am is much popular with Sari Nari in her Instagram profile. So yes, ma'am. So you have done so many roles. Like you are a Toastmaster, you are an amazing public speaker. I have seen your shows,
Thank you.
the recent shows that you have. You had in your IGTV, as well as ma'am. You're so vocal about mental health. It's a pleasure to have you today, and I'm so excited about the show personally. The topic is so close to me. Welcome to the show, ma'am.
Thank you so much. It is my pleasure that you have asked me to come talk, given me this opportunity to speak about something which is so close to my heart. And
Yes,
thank
ma'am.
you for this, I would say.
Ma'am, yeah. So, ma'am, what are your insights about, what is your experience and your insight about dressing up to lift your mood? Because I think, as I already discussed, it happened to me so many times. So I'm so excited to hear it from you.
Sure, I think I love dressing up. I have always been dressing up. Now, see, let me just give you a context, okay, here. The context is why people would say that get up in the morning, take bath, get dressed, and start your day.
Yes.
There has been a psychological effect to it. I think I hear an echo. Do you also hear the echo?
No, ma'am, it's perfect for us.
Okay, so there's a psychological impact here because it's not that I'm saying or someone is saying. There has been studies which are proving that there is a cognitive ability of you to
Yes.
start a day on a
Yes.
note when you actually dress up. And when you start a day like that, you're actually ready. Now, why do you feel so safe when you go to a doctor?
True.
Because you know
Ma'am.
that he that white lab coat. Why is the lab coat white?
Oh,
You see,
okay. Yeah.
these are because of the psychological. There is a feeling of safety. When you see that white lab coat on a doctor. Of course, there are elements that shouldn't, when it gets the slightest dirty, you have to change, and there in that hygiene factor is of course there. That is
Yes.
also there, the psychological effect. So similarly, people with uniform, there is a reason behind uniform, and most of us don't wear uniforms to work. Or of course, the last year has been a PG year, pajama year. If you see,
Pajama here. Absolutely, ma'am.
we have been wearing those pajamas probably. But this is the thing where you'll have to get out because the moment you're in loungewear is for you to be lazy. It is
Correct.
comfort wear. So the moment you wear that throughout the day, that's about it. You feel lazy throughout the day. And I have seen it in myself. I'm not speaking for anyone else.
Yes,
Last
even
year,
for me.
my mood was so low. Yeah, for you too. So my mood was so low. I was severely under mental depression last year. And then, with all those effects, I was actually wearing my loungewear, and I never used to change. Only while you change it and again get into another set. And this has been 1 year. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to stop taking hot shower baths. I'm going to take cold shower baths, even in winter. And I'm going to dress up in the morning. And the moment I started shifting my attitude towards
Okay.
my mood started getting better. And this is somebody who's suffering from clinical depression, you see, not somebody who's just being sad or just being lazy. But there has been significant impact, significant change in my attitude towards anything. Also in the mood that we show towards others, if you see.
Yes.
When you are in a lazy mood, if somebody says, "Arey, ye kar do na mere liye," you wouldn't feel like doing so.
No, no, yeah.
So, so that's
Agree.
so that's the power of dressing up. And I'm not saying you really have to put lipstick,
Yeah.
you need to put all makeup, but it's just that effort of wearing, just dressing up to help yourself.
Correct, ma'am. So basically, I still remember before this whole lockdown happened, because we used to go out a lot. I used to crave for my night suits, like for my lounges, for my pajamas. That I just want to be in that and just lay in my bed. But after this lockdown started, I started hating it. I absolutely opened my wardrobe and I kept checking, like, okay, when I'm going to wear this, when I'm going to wear that. So yeah, it happened. Like it's that's true. That's true. And that
And
and doctor.
I have, sorry, I interrupted you. Please carry on.
No, no, I say that even doctors one, I mean, I'm just thinking about it now, and it's so, yeah, it's correct. Like, might be because of that, we feel so safe while we are going to the doctor because of the color effect. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So color and there has been a lot of studies on color. Now, one more thing which I started doing, Tanmana, in here is, it's kind of funny, but I thought last year, of course, it was in PJs. Now, I thought, okay, what is going to happen to all the kurtis I used to wear to work? This year also seems to be like a home working year. So actually, I shifted my wardrobe completely now. So I kept in my wardrobe 2 sections of homeware. I am pretty organized in my wardrobe. Otherwise, I can't function. I have to organize and do things. And people say I have to do that, but sorry about it. People have different issues, so I have that probably. So now I have segmented my kurtis and everything which I'm going to wear at home. Bahar ka, which was actually outside wear, I'm wearing it home now. But then, otherwise the clothes are not getting used. And why do
Yes,
I
yes.
hold it?
Yes,
And
yes,
so I'm not wearing my PJs. I'm wearing this outside wear at home, and easy. And anytime you ask me to go out, to move, to get down to the kiosk and get something, I'm ready to do that. And that is happening because we don't have the laziness to change.
yeah, true, ma'am. True, true, true. Even I think, yes, it's for me as well. Like, at times I take out my kurti, which I was supposed to wear for some function, and I'm dressed up just like that. It's like I'm ready to go for any shopping. I'm ready to go for a movie. I,
Right.
I was not like that before.
But I love your idea of dressing up for a candlelight at home. That is
Yeah,
amazing.
I did that. I did that. It was because like it was around June or July. I was just completely done with the entire lockdown, and I thought I must do something. And that's when I decided, no, let's have a candlelight dinner and let's get dressed up.
I'm going to take that idea forward, okay? I don't know with my daughter there will be a candlelight or not, but at least some dinner where we are dressing up at home.
Yes, ma'am, we should try and just put that in Instagram.
Nice. I'll take that.
Yes, sir. So, ma'am, I mean, as we have already discussed, but if you have to take it further, so it's like whatever we wear, it defines our day, right? So, as in, if I have to say, like, if we are dressed up very casually, so we might be out for a shopping, or we might be out for shopping or for a movie, and where we are dressed informal, we are out for a office work. So it's quite it's a given thing. So how does it fall? Like how are we so synchronized? What are your insights on that?
So it's like see, like I told earlier, you have to identify. Now I can't go to office wearing a completely casual Sunday outfit. So and that's how it is. So you just can't. You have a decorum or a unsafe rule of wearing whatever you have to wear. Of course, you don't have to follow what others are doing. You can do what you want to, but just under that construct that I can't wear everything everywhere. Uh, Now, considering at this point in time, Sandhana, where we are at home and where are we going to wear those nice outfits? How are we going to wear it? And is my dress defining my day? That was your question.
Yes.
So, yes, my dress definitely defines my day, and I answered that earlier. And regarding outfits, where I should wear now, I can't wear a sadiwala outfit at home now.
Yes, of course, of course,
I
of
can't
course,
do
of
it.
course.
Yeah, I think there
Yeah.
is an echo. I also hear the echo. Do you want me to join again? I will
Yes,
leave
ma'am.
and you invite me again. Okay. So
Yes, yes, yes.
let's try it that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, just a second. I think ma'am is joining back. Um, I guess yes, we have sent the invitation. Yeah.
Hi. Thank you.
Hi, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So we were discussing about how our outfit or how our dress defines our day.
Yeah. So we spoke about it. How our mood gets lifted, our emotions also get affected, right? So when you dress up, now think about it. Okay, let's take these two situations. You wake up in the morning. Most often, your laptop is right outside the bed, and you pull it to the bed and you start working. That is one scene. You're into loungewear. Second
Yeah.
scene is where you get up, you take bath, or even if you don't take bath, just change into something nicer. How
Yes.
do you feel? In that
Yeah.
first scene, you would, okay, you answer. You answer, how would you feel?
In the first scenario, I would be very lazy and I'll be very, I think my entire day would be like, I have done so much of work. I would be cribbing my entire day that, the day has been so depressing. But yeah, on the other hand, if I'm waking up, I'm taking bath, I'm taking my shower and then dressing up. I guess obviously it's like I've done a lot of thing in the morning and then I'm working. So it happens. It happened to me many times because I'm very lazy. At times many a times I did the first one, and I have seen that effect. It happens.
True. And I have lived the first one's life for a long
Yeah, I
time.
have also lived the first one.
And then I realized I was not sharp. I was actually having a lot of pending tasks the next day, which I take over. My to-do list
Yeah.
was not getting checked pretty much.
True, true, true,
I
true.
was
Yes,
not
ma'am. That's
hardcore, I was not
agree.
attentive, I could not finish a task. So that way,
Yes.
just dressing up and that helps in your attention, that helps in the way you approach a task. And yeah, I think it just lifts the whole mood up.
True, ma'am. And in the first case, I remember like I needed some 5 to 6 cups of coffee to keep me alive the entire duration of work. But otherwise, like when you are fresh and dressed up, and it's not like that. 2 cup of coffee suffices. So I
I
think for the
think
costume,
true, true.
yeah,
Sorry, sorry.
yeah.
Tell. I
No,
think
no, no,
she
ma'am, yeah,
said
yeah.
very nice thing, yoga, face yoga India, where she says, I felt otherwise you don't have boundaries and you sleep and think of working. True, there is no boundary otherwise, right?
No, yes. And especially during the lockdown, I mean, it was so like it's your home. You sleep there, you work there, so there was no boundaries at all. I completely agree.
So
Ma'am,
yeah,
so
you
for
know,
you, that yeah, yeah, yeah. Ma'am, continue, continue.
no, no, I just wanted to say one more thing. So we have these things now. This is a lucky cloth for me. This color is lucky, or this color was nice. It is my mood lifter. And whenever we used to go out for work, probably we would think and stand in front of the wardrobe and think, what do we wear? Or never give up any of those clothes. So probably my first date clothes, or the first thing that my husband gave me
True,
when
true.
we were dating. So those kind of things, you know. So
Yeah,
clothes have emotional attachments, and I think in some way or the other, we are not minimalist. We are not. At least I am not. I can't talk about others, but I just
true,
cannot. And for me, physical space is very, very important. You know how much
true.
physical space it is. It impacts my mood a lot. So that's why
True,
I
ma'am.
dressed up my study table also, because when I look every corner, I find inspiration. So my wardrobe also should say that, and my dressing also should say that.
True, ma'am. That's I completely agree with you. And especially when it comes to dresses, there are so many emotional attachments. So with that also, I remember like I completely resonate with your what you are saying because yes, whenever I wear a particular sari, I remember what this my mom has gifted me. I remember this my grandmom has gifted me. So every dress that I wear, it makes me feel closer to them. So yeah, that's true.
It's those stories. And you can see
Yeah.
now the ones which you bought for yourself, probably you don't have too many stories associated.
No, and you kind of give it away as well. But those special pieces which are like given to you by someone, you just you keep it so safe.
So there is
True,
a very
man.
interesting question there. Any symbolic meaning in colors? I'm sure there are symbolic meanings. For our national flag, we have a symbolic meaning for saffron, for white, and for green, and for blue too. So there are symbolic meanings to every color. And like I said about the doctor's uniform, when you look at them, you feel you're safe. So there
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, there is. And I guess even if it's like it's summer, we try to wear lighter colors. When again it's winter, we again come back to gray, dark colors. So there are so many color therapies that are,
Yeah,
that are
and it is,
floating.
that is
Yes.
science. If you see, black is a color which absorbs heat.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why we have a black umbrella. Like the umbrella for summers, what color was it? It was a black umbrella because the color black is a mixture of all the colors together, like, when it's getting absorbed. While
Yes.
white or lighter shades, they reflect color. So that is physics. In physics of
Yes.
reflection. So the
Yes.
lighter colors you wear in summer, even
Yes.
snow, those material, the easy ones. Whereas, like
True.
you said, the grays and the blacks are more towards the winter, where you want your body to be warm.
Yes, 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 yes. True, ma'am. True, true. That's true. So, ma'am, does the fabric also matters? Like, what are your opinion on that? What are your insights on that? Like, does the fabric of that particular garment that you're wearing also matters? Like how your day is?
Definitely, definitely matters a lot because for me, I can't just wear. See, example, I told when I took some of my clothes which I used to wear outside and I wear it at home now. So
Yes.
those are not the ones which are silks. For me, cotton is a go-to comfort fabric. Linen is a comfort
Yes. Yes.
fabric. So you can wear
Yeah.
those throughout the day without any kind of hassle, or it's slipping away, or it is creasing too
Yes.
much. So I like,
Yeah.
and even cotton creases, but still I like it more. And yeah,
Yeah.
cotton is my go-to fabric, of course.
Okay. Cotton is your go-to fabric. But what's your favorite one? Like when you're dressing up and going for some party?
I am still a very boring cotton wearer. I'm telling you. I don't have, more often than not, when you actually go to a party, you see people wearing those georgette or heavy silk with a lot of golden embroidery. I don't
Yeah.
have it. I
True, ma'am. I think,
I was
yeah.
looking at my wardrobe for one event where people said that, it's Sangeet and jazzy function, vagera, vagera. And I just did not have. So I pulled out my wedding time, my Sangeet lehenga, and I wore that.
Oh,
Because
wow.
that's the only thing I have.
So, ma'am, what is your go-to fabric for your relaxing vacation? If you want to relax and you want to, if we have to play a mood game, so and we ask you like, what is your favorite fabric for your go-to vacation? What will you say, ma'am?
Cotton.
Cotton.
In
Okay.
fact, not just any cotton. I think I like the breathable ones, not the ones which are those stretchy materials, but very breathable linen, which will be anti-fit to your body. So that's my vacation wear.
Yes.
Nothing that is
Yes.
coming to your body.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, and like India as a country is quite humid, and for us, so might be if we have
Yes,
to see, maximum of Indians are obsessed with cotton, and we know why.
correct, correct. You
Yeah.
want your body also to breathe along.
Yes, yes, true, ma'am. And what about your professional? Like when you have professional commitments, so even then it is cotton, or you might
See, my
think about.
wardrobe is mainly cotton. My daughter is behind me. So,
Hi, hi.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, so I think cotton again because that dominates my wardrobe. But then, see, when I have to, I usually don't buy those office formal wears. I used to once upon a time, but again, those are fast fashion now. So now that I
Yeah.
know about it, I don't buy it. But then,
Yes.
when I go abroad, say, and I have to wear something, so I choose silk sarees because silk is that way
Okay.
heavy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so when you have to say go to European countries, it is
Yeah.
anyway cold. So your silk
Yes.
sarees are protected in
Are the best
cotton.
for that weather. Yeah. 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 Ma'am.
So silk then, but cotton here.
Cotton here. Okay, ma'am. There's a very interesting question which I also want to hear it from you. Like Face Yoga India have like yeah, she has asked one question: How mindset and simple changes can help even with clinical depression?
It does help. I'm giving you my example. Uh, my therapist once told, why do you come for your therapy just like that? Dress up for your therapy sessions. So then I started dressing up for my therapy where I used to just put a kajal and sit. She said, no, dress up for your therapy sessions. And then I saw, yeah, it just makes so much of a difference. So those were online and I dressed up and then the kind of discussions that I had with her, it just changed. The
So it's
mood
all
changed.
about yeah. It makes you happy from inside. That's what is important, I guess. Even and depression is just it's there in your mind as well. I think about it like that. So. If we want to, if we want to really lift up our mood, we can do it.
Absolutely. And you see, that's
Yeah.
also the reason we decorate our houses now.
Yeah.
When we make our physical space, see, our holistic approach towards wellness has got divided into four parts. We have to,
Yeah.
the major part of it is physical wellness. And in
Yeah.
physical, you have fitness. You also have the physical space around you. You
True, ma'am.
also have how you dress up. Then comes
Yeah.
your emotional space, where of course your mind, but physical and emotional, they're interlinked.
They're
Similarly,
interconnected. Yeah.
and then your mental, and all of these are interconnected.
True, ma'am. True. True.
To
I
me, it
completely agree.
really doesn't matter, if I have waxed or not. See, I went to Goa, all right, just in February. And I did not bother to do my waxing because it really doesn't matter to me whether I have hair on my body and not. I wore shorts just like that. It really doesn't matter. But what
You just have
matters
to be
that
confident. Yeah.
I will wear nicely. I will dress up well because I like
Yeah.
doing that and it helps me.
Yes. I think that self-confidence exudes like in whatever we dress up. It's just about how confident we are carrying ourselves, how confidently we are carrying ourselves. That's the most important part.
We should have that go-to dress now when we are not feeling confident. Just go back to that go-to dress you have, the favorite color dress in your wardrobe. Wear that
I
on
live
a
by
bad
that.
day.
True, ma'am. True, true. And just dress up like as you want yourself to, like, I mean, you imagine yourself to be. So I think that, yeah, that makes really, and it's like in the, I have realized it myself during this whole lockdown. And that's why I really
Make
wanted to hear
yourself feel
from
good.
you.
And yeah, you are a living example. You had a candlelight dinner. I'm just after that idea. I'm telling you.
Ma'am, you should try and you should let me know how it went for you.
I will
When you try.
definitely. I will. Very soon.
Sure, ma'am. It was a lovely conversation, and so, ma'am, if
Here.
we have to wrap up, do you have any parting thoughts with our audience today?
I think there is one more question that was on not question, but on sustainable menstruation. So, but yeah, that's
Yes,
a
yes.
very huge topic in it itself because sustainable. When we talk about sustainable menstruation, would you want me to answer that?
Yes, yes, absolutely, ma'am. That's something
Okay.
which is so relevant to us as women.
Okay, so I have gone sustainable in my menstruation by moving to cups 3 years ago. Now it's been three and a half years. So, in between, I've also tried other pads and everything. The pads which are say made of bamboo fiber. I wanted to see, how that feels, and I felt that the sustainable options that we have nowadays are much more better. And it feels also much more better. It may be just a tad bit expensive, but cups are not expensive at all. Cups are very cheap and use for years altogether. So I've been using a cup for 3 years now, the same cup. And so yeah, sustainable menstruation has many elements. You have cloth pads now. So some people may feel about cups, I don't want to put anything inside my body, and that freaks people out. So
Yeah,
don't do that, but don't carry on buying those store available pads because there are
yeah.
different pads available now. There are cloth pads available now, and which can be used in very sustainable ways.
This was quite insightful. I didn't know about it. It was even insightful for me. Thank you so much for taking this up.
My pleasure.
It's such a great initiative that you have started, and I would like you to continue on this because not many speaks up on topics like menstruation and all that you have picked up. So I'm so proud of you in that way, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Yeah.
for helping us come to a show like this and talk about it. So that's also proud of you because you're bringing so many different women from so many different genres and asking them to come and speak.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Other women. So thank you.
Your words are really encouraging. So, ma'am, in as a wrap up thing, do you have any parting thoughts with our audience?
Okay. Um, don't just feel pity on yourself. Don't immerse yourself ever in self-pity because you have all the resources available within you to lift yourself up and make yourself feel good. I would say that.
So it's important to make ourselves feel better. I mean, it's our responsibility to
For
be
you,
happy and to make ourselves feel good. Yeah.
yes. And do
We-
whatever it takes to make you
Yeah.
feel good. And for that, I think there are these set rules, right? That set right boundaries.
Correct.
If you don't like something, and it can be anybody, it can be relationships, it can be like dressing up, it can be the way you work, it can be anything, but set those boundaries right. And it's
True,
very, very
ma'am.
important.
That's really important. I guess every woman should, every woman, no, I think
Everybody,
every individual should, yeah, irrespective of any gender, I think everyone should take that up in their life. I
and
think
even
self-love is
kids,
the
we
most
have to
important
respect,
thing.
and we have
Yeah.
to ask our kids also to do that, and we have to
Yes.
respect it. So when kids say I don't want food anymore, we'll have to say that okay, fine, don't, because
Yes.
that's their
Yeah.
boundary, and we have to respect their boundary. It's not that I know how much my daughter eats. No.
True, ma'am. Yeah. Even if she is small, she's an individual. So yeah, she has her own choices. Yes, that's true,
Yes.
ma'am. It was very insightful, and it was a complete delight for us to have you today, ma'am. Like I
Thank
really
you
enjoyed
so
the
much.
conversation.
I think the amount of times you said ma'am, I'm like very like, under that burden of ma'am now. Jasmita should be good.
Yes, Jasmita. So it was nice having you today. And do let me know how did your candlelight dinner went? Like when how your candlelight dinner goes whenever you decide to have it. I think you will enjoy. It's a great idea to
I'm
enjoy
sure.
yourself.
I'm looking forward to dressing up more than anything else.
Yes, ma'am. Try that as a family.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
so,
much,
so much
ma'am, for
for this
having this
opportunity. And
conversation
thank
with
you
me.
everyone who joined us.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye. Just a second. I